Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Free Will Tarot. My name is Harmony and this reading is going to be for the sign of Leo. Hello Leo and thank you for joining me. Leo, you guys got the overall energy of the Eight of Wands. So some of you could be thinking about traveling, relocating, moving, or you've been online communicating a lot more to someone. Maybe you met someone online and you're doing a lot more communicating with someone right now, okay? You also have the Five of Swords. So again, as the overall energy, it could be some kind of competitive energy around you. Maybe it's something that you're really trying to do at this time. And it could be some competition around you, whether it's at work or you might do online work. And it's a lot of people in your field. This could even do with relationships. Maybe some of you are having some kind of conflict in relationships or anything like that where you feel competitive against somebody else or in a partnership here for some of you, okay? Usually with the Five of Pentacles, there is a caution here of, you know, having this energy of winning at all costs. So it's feeling very determined to succeed and to get your way here for a lot of you Leos. But I do want to caution you a little bit because usually when you get the Five of Swords, you might win, right? You might be the victor, but it's usually at a very high cost, okay? In some cases, you might win, but it's also something you lose, okay? So keep that in mind if you are dealing with some kind of competitive energy at this time, and maybe you kind of are in the mindset that I'm going to win no matter what. You know, just weigh on the caution there. There is a brand new opportunity getting ready for coming for a lot of you Leos. You do have this Page of Cups here. Now that could show up in new love, an opportunity for new love. For those of you where you don't care about that, it's not about love for you. This is just about new opportunities getting ready to come into your life at this time here with this Page of Cups. Now, what I'm going to give you now is an advice card here. And this is like, you know, this advice card is like saying, the answers you seek are already within you, Leo. Look inward and for guidance and clarity. So whatever internally, that quiet voice inside you is guiding you. Not the one that's trying to get you in fights, but the ones that's trying to actively guide you to the right direction. It says spend time in stillness or seek counsel from a mentor to uncover deeper meanings, okay? So you have the wisdom card here. So that's like, you take everything that you have been through up until this point and use it for wisdom. Use it to direct your life in this new pattern here, okay? What you've learned, all right? You also showing up in your own reading. I feel like a lot of you guys, Leos, at this time, you guys are feeling very empowered. I feel like you are, you know, stepping into your power if you haven't been. You're realizing and remembering who you are. Maybe you had some times where, or recently, where you might have felt off your game, or something wasn't going the way you thought it was, and maybe you felt a little ways about that. But I feel like you're now getting back on your throne here. You're back feeling yourself and being back in the suit of power here. You're showing up in your own reading. This is the King of Wands, and this is you, Leo. I feel like a lot of you are focused on your finances. You have the Ten of Pentacles with that. So a lot of you are focused on your finances, your money, your structure, your business, your independence, and what it is that you are building long term. Because when you get to the Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, should I say, or the tens, this is talking about long-term stability, long-term manifestation, things you're thinking about not just now, winning now, but what can you create long-term, okay? So I feel like a lot of you are really focused on that. What's going to bring you in more stability, more finances, what, you know, where can you set yourself up, okay? And I say that too because you have the Queen of Pentacles here, right? So again, the Queen of Pentacles is like about nurturing, self-sufficiency, independence, all right? And with that is the Emperor, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Aries or another fire sign here. That could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. For some of you are dealing with that strong Aries here, but it could be any fire, another fire sign. You also could be, yeah, you showed up twice here. You're showing up twice in your own reading. This is Queen of Wands, King of Wands too. right? So you have two. Why have you been doing that? You have this twice here. This is the King of Wands and this is the King of Wands, okay? So your energy is strong here. You're in a position of leadership. You're a natural born leader here, Leo. Spirit is telling you to quiet your mind and go within and have some kind of solitude that will bring you into victory. So whatever it is that you have set your intentions to or your mind on, creating or getting or changing or winning or prospering, whatever it is, because that's the words I'm getting. That's what I'm hearing in my head for you. And Spirit is saying that you are in alignment to do that. You're in alignment to receive prosperity. You're in alignment to be in a position of leadership and power here, okay? You were designed that way, Leo, and you already know that about yourself. But there's also a caution where you also need to have a little bit of compassion. So everything you've learned and experienced up until this point, you need to utilize it, right? You need to also mix that with a little bit of compassion here with the Queen of Cups. To know what it is of how to treat yourself and other people as well here, Leo, okay? You have Six of Wands here in your future position. This is you being victorious. This is you triumphing here. So whatever, let's say some of you are having this kind of a competition or something that you're trying to achieve or win or do or get, okay? You will get it. You have the Six of Wands. You will be victorious here, okay? I have a little bit of caution for some of you, of course not all of you, but there is a caution here for some of you. And it says narcissistic tendencies, okay, show up as superiority, rigid thinking, or intolerance to opposition. Okay, so this is like, this came out in reverse, right? This is you upright, but it came out in reverse. So if some of you are being so headstrong and so stubborn to just, pushing your will in a certain direction in your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career, whether it's a project, whatever it is for you, and you're just not taking no for an answer, you're being very competitive, and you're saying, I'm going to win no matter what. That's where narcissism comes in, right? And where you're not dealing it with a lack of, or you're not having any kind of compassion when you're doing this. Don't operate in that energy, Leo. All right? You need to have compassion for other people and yourself in certain situations. You need to take everything you have learned through your own experience and know how to apply that for yourself and others. All right? Know whatever you set out to do, whatever you're trying to conquer, whatever you're trying to build or sit upon or build a legacy around, you will be victorious. And you do not have to do it in a cutthroat way. You do not need to be heartless or cold in that manner. You can still achieve these things through everything that you've learned. Remember your wisdom. Okay, remember your wisdom. And if you're not, or if you're worried about something not going your way or something that's not going to plan, or you're fearful of that, Spirit is saying for you to have faith. It says faith sustains your manifestations even when there's no physical evidence. Keep believing. Strengthen your faith by affirming that everything is working out in your favor, because it is, okay? That is what they want you to know at this time, Leo. So again, a quick wrap up. Whatever it is that you're setting out mentally to do, okay, whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, whether it's a new job, whether it's a new project, a relationship, whatever it is that you've been putting your attention towards that you want to create or do for your life, Spirit is saying you will be victorious. If you're not experiencing that at this time, Spirit is telling you to step into your seat of power, to sit on your throne of power here, Leo, and know that you're able to create the life that it is that you want. You just need to remain to have faith, and you also need to remember your compassion for others, okay? You will have whatever it is that you want here with this Ten of Pentacles here, Leo, okay? And the universe is offering you this at this time, okay? Remember who you are, remain in your power, but remember everything you've learned up until this point along your journey. Remember to always have compassion for yourself and others. That is what I have for you, Leo. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments how this resonated with you. And until you're back here, bye for now.